But there are some general ideas that I think were important in our success. The first is whatever you do, don't get half wet in the shower. I think of our graduation requirement. A lot of states have graduation requirements. And if kids can't measure up, then they can do a paper on their favorite day at the zoo or something. It takes the pressure off. There are ways, and I describe in the book how we dealt with the issue of test phobia for kids who are perfectly able to meet the standard but can't prove it through a state. So there are ways to look at how you assess. But in my experience, we went from at least 2 years, and maybe more, of every day, every working day, attempts being made to dismantle the graduation requirement, defer it, delay it, get rid of it. There were legislative efforts, there were stampedes among parents, etc. For 2 years, it was just all people thought about was how do we get rid of this requirement, which was coming, and kids were going to be denied diplomas. Once it went into effect, and the governor stayed with it, and the legislative leadership stayed with it, and the business community stayed with it, and it actually got implemented, then everyone turned their focus away from trying to defer the law to how do we get the kids up over the bar. And that included $25 million in appropriation I didn't even ask for tutoring. Business people came out. Parent groups were more mobilized. Schools and districts started to collaborate like never before because the focus was now on the reality that they had to meet this standard.